So I definitely have class in like an hour and a half, but I'm gonna film this instead of doing the homework that is not complete. Hello everyone, today's gonna be a part 2 of my August wrap-up, which I did before I came to college, and then I figured I may or may not read anything at college. I read 1.5 things, so I'm just kind of gonna mention that. The bulk of this video will be my September TBR. First book I read in the last half of August is Cut Both Ways by Carrie Masrobian. I just put up a review for this book, so I'm not gonna speak about it a lot. It's just about a boy experimenting with his sexuality. I gave this book 2 stars, was not a fan. If you want to hear more about it, go check out my review, but I'm just gonna move onward. The book I'm currently reading is gonna be the first book that's on my September TBR. This book is The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Adi. I believe my roommate just walked in. You know, the prominent thing I've heard about this book is that the main guy, Khalid, everyone says he's like a Middle Eastern Warner. So obviously I picked this book up. This is what is it called? 1001 Nights. I had never heard of this fairy tale before, so I don't even know what that means. 1001 Nights retelling. There's this cruel, monstrous king, and every night he has a new wife that he kills in the morning. I don't know why. I am currently 120 pages in, and I still don't know why. I do like it so far. I think the writing is really, really beautiful, and I do like the characters so far. I love how sassy the main character is. My roommate just left again. I knew she would walk in. This book is just beautiful from the art to the inside. So far this is going like a 4-star, 4.5-star book. It's good. Like, I really like the writing, I like the characters. The plot right now is a little bit because we don't get much of an explanation about it, and it kind of starts in a really weird place, but I do like the story. I love that it takes place in like the Middle East. It's a very cool story. I will be finishing this soon. Now I have no idea. Wait a second. I'm gonna mention this book that I'm reading for class, even though I haven't started it. For my leadership class, we're reading The Silver Chair by C.S. Lewis, which is the 6th book in the Narnia series. This will probably be finished in September, I'm assuming. If not, then shame on me. But the rest of the books I'm gonna be reading, I'm gonna pull out of this jar. I think I'm gonna draw 3. So the first one is All the Bright Places. This is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. It's been so long since I've got this, I already forgot what it's about, but I know it's a story about 2 people that are unlikely friends. It's very poetic and deep and raw, and I hear it's just a really good contemporary, kind of comparable to Rainbow Rowell or John Green. I think one of them is a little bit suicidal and one of them is a perfectionist or something like that, so this sounds like it's gonna be interesting. I'm really digging that contemporary right now, getting into the school year. Book number 2. Yes! Finally, Tumblr will leave me alone. A Court of Thrones. I did it. I do it every single time. Every single video you watch of me talking about this stupid book, I say A Court of Thrones and Roses. Thorns. Thorns. A Court of Thorns and Roses. By Sarah J. Maas. I get asked at least once a week on Tumblr if I've read this book yet. So I think it's finally time. I've only read the first 5 pages of this book, but I'm already in love. The only 3 things I know about this book is that it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling about fairies, and I can't pronounce any of the characters' names. But there is a pretty nifty pronunciation guide. Feyre, Tamlin, Lusheen, Rhysand, Alice. Oh. That one was hard. I anticipate I'll be reading this like next because I've been meaning to get to this, honestly. If I would not have drawn this for my TBR jar, I might have been eyeing it on my shelf anyway. Yay! In the last book, please don't be a long one. I didn't bring any of my graphic novels here, aren't I dumb? Brown Girl Dreaming. So this book is a book written in verse about a girl in the 60s, I think? Yeah, the 60s and 70s. It's about a black girl growing up. It's won a ton of awards, or maybe just this one, but I'm assuming it's won, yeah, Newbery Honor, National Book Award finalist. I love books written in verse. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a great book because I don't read that many books with black protagonists. This is middle grade too, I think, so that should be interesting, and I am excited to read this one. So I can't wait to start all of these. That's actually a pretty good pile of things I'm excited to read this month. You know, the first couple weeks being here, it was a lot of adjusting and a lot of being on my computer to make me feel secure, and like I've never touched a book. But I think now that I have a routine and everything's all good, I can read some more. I believe in myself, I can do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these books and if you liked them, and until next time, hope you're having a nice day. Goodbye everyone.